Okay, we're back. That took a little while. I got it set up, and all the colors were looking funky on the capture screen. I had to fiddle fart around for like 20 minutes getting it to work. Uh, I hate technology. It should be fine now. I upped the brightness, which, if I stream long enough, will be getting to a really dark part of the game. But it's so I'll try to keep an eye on that, and if it gets actually, it's a little too bright on this end. There, that's a good in between. All right, let's roll. So beautiful. You mean just telling me it's blow upable. Such beautiful music. Yeah, so this game does it does kind of generic biomes, especially this one in the lava Magmore. This Findron and Magmore probably. Tallon Overworld's also pretty generic, kind of generic jungle grass. But it does it so well. It's beautiful. Yep. This game does have some. Oh, I didn't press the wrong button. Did I get these guys? Yes. Up. I'm too used to the old controls. That big old GameCube button. Last time I played this, I used like my Switch third-party GameCube controller. But the damn thing doesn't have rumble, I don't think. So I decided to just use this instead. Hey, stay still. Yeah. I have enough missiles. I was trying to get my missiles back. No, blow this up first. Morphology. Scatter bamboo. Pulsing tendrils of energy extend from creature's body. Like all bamboos, these creatures can only be harmed by electrical energy. Proximity to these life forms may result in electrical visor interference. It is possible to avoid engaging scatter bamboos by rolling into the morph ball and slipping between the rotating energy streams. Oh, I hated. Yeah, that's why. I hated these things as a kid because I could never time it well. No, you want to drive them nuts? Just charge her up. Oh, now for an enemy that scared me as a kid. Oh, I did not like these things. This is an adult. Eh. Wake up. Morphology. Baby Sheegoth. Glacial Predator. Ice shell protects vulnerable dorsal area. Young Sheegoths grow a resilient shell of ice on their backs, which serves to protect a layer of vulnerable flesh. This being their only weak point, baby Sheegoths will turn quickly in order to not allow predators the opportunity to strike at their backs. Powerful hunters, they fire bursts of ultra cold gas at potential prey, then feast on their frozen victim. All right, let's crack these icy nuts open. God, I love how the ice looks. It looks really good. This, ow. Wait, want to see something cool? I always did this as a kid because I thought it was funny. Oh, they changed it. They used to when they died like that, they used to shoot out their ice breath as they died. Sometimes I like to go and stand in front of them, get frozen. I'll show off the freezing next time I run into them because I thought I'd be able to show it off safely there. Hear it? You hear it? I hear it. Wait, are there icicles around here? Alright, where do we go? Well, not what I need, but I'll take it. Oh, yeah. I hear it. There's an item near here. It's on this side. There's one over there, too. You can see the... There. I think it's... Yep, spider ball. There's also one over... Aha! There it is. I need the... Plasma beam? Yep. So it's gonna be a while. Extract. Morphology, ice burrower. Burrower adapted to sub-freezing climates. A hardy life form, the ice burrower has adapted to the frigid climate of Phendrana. It spends most of its time tunneling through the frozen soil, but will occasionally surface to attack passerby. I don't think I talked about this last time. One of the supervisors at my work got shit canned last Friday. Um, Oh, I'm laughing that I'm talking about it, not that he got shit canned in and of itself. They're always. I'm not going to name my employer, but sometimes they don't like us talking about this stuff at work. But I'd heard things about the guy. Not going to name him, of course. I mean, if I'm not going to name my employer, I'm not going to name employees. But yeah, I'd heard things about him over while I'd been there, so it might have been more of a last straw sort of thing. Hate those things. Right. Hey, wake up. Hey, you missed. Douchebag. There we go. Guess I guess their AI didn't just expect me to stand there. Because it seemed like they kind of froze up for a second. Yeah! Oop. Yeah, when they do the dying yell. Because they don't always do that. But when they do, in the original, they did that freezing breath. That's something that got removed from this. Why am I fighting him as a morph ball? Oh, that did a little damage. Okay, this is one of the weirder research ones. Because not everything, not all the slag, most breakable shit is not a scan you have to scan to get 100%. But this one is. This hanging rock structure appears to have a weak spot near its base. Some Stalactites can be dislodged from ceilings, allowing them to be used as platforms across otherwise unreachable areas. This is how I fun. Here's something a little fun. Here's how I always remember the difference between stalagmites and stalactites. Mites, the M is two spikes pointing up, like the stalagmites themselves. Stalactites, the T hangs down from is a is a line hanging down from a ceiling, hanging down like a stalactite. I always love those little things that help people remember stuff. Mnemonic, I don't think it is. Let me. I think that's a min. Ugh. Device such as a pattern of letters, ideas, or associations that exist in remembering something. Mnemonic. Silent M. Yeah, I love me a good mnemonic. Alright, what else is down here before I start? No, no, it's not our first. There's one over in Chozo Ruins we saw. That's a wave beam door. Pretty soon we'll be opening that, popping that sucker open. Aw, wanted to blow the ice off. A little drafty in there, so let's not dwaddle. Let's see, can I? No. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? If I could just bomb it from here. Trozo's script translated. As the great poison reaches ever further into the planet, we Chozo begin to feel the gnawings of despair. Before it is too late, we now make our last stand. We have begun to build a temple to contain this darkness. At its heart, we will place a cipher, a mystical lock powered by 12 artifacts, and filled with as much power as we Chozo can harness. We wonder, though, even when we are done, will it be too late? And will the power of the temple, and the cipher itself, prove strong enough to hold back the poisonous tide that even now swells within the ground, threatening all life? Wait, what? Sometimes I'll read it or I read out loud, and my brain won't process anything. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know all of this story, but it's a bad habit to get into. For like when I played a new one, if I just read it out loud and don't absorb any of it, I'll miss out on stuff. There was a phrase I went through in like high school for several years, where everything I read out loud. Like every time I read a book, I read it out loud. And that was the big problem, is I was so focused on reading it out loud, I always didn't take it in as well as I should have. Also, it hurt the fuck out of my throat, as you can imagine. Tozo's script translated. So many creatures suffer beneath the blight upon the land, and we Chozo are no exception. But for all of our pain, we can at least believe in the promise of the future. We have come to believe that a time may never come when we can once again open the door and banish the darkness we've contained. Even so, our vigilance will forever remain. I wish there was like if you push Y, it should be able to go back. That's something that's missing. We believe that on some far off day, a Savior will come and continue what we have begun. For that Savior, we will leave our ancient weapons and armor. The soul who can gather them will be the entrusted one, the only being who can reverse the evil that grows here. As a kid, I always wonder, is that watery effect supposed to be something that is actually there? Or is it just a thing that makes it stand out more for us players? Oh, I love that. I love how you can see it getting more and more cracked. Yeah, you can't get froze from it. That sort of helps. Does this count? I think I know all of them, but sometimes I'm not sure. Oh, oh, things like these. I have a story about things like these. That story shall be told. No, let's go. I kind of dislike how they just used the morph ball for multiple upgrades in this one. It should be something different, like it looks like it's... I don't know. Just grab it. Oopsie. Ooh, ooh, before I go. Let's see, where is it? Ah! It's a, it's a lot harder to see in this version because of the added detail. But there's fish trapped below the ice. I am... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a lot easier to see in the original. The boost ball! I hate this thing. I hated it. Ooh, I do love that it glows different colors in this version. Because there's just always gold in the original. But as a kid, I could never get the hang of it. No, that's not true. I did get the hang of it, but it took me a while. What is over there? Oh, it's just an alternate. Oh, it's an alternate way back up here? Strange. I'm sure they have a reason. Alright, we're done here. We're done with Phendrana for the sec. Well, not for long. Just gotta do a quick little errand first, which isn't my favorite thing. I don't know. I hate when you have to stop exploring a new area and go all the way someplace else um to get an item. I think it works better like if you complete an area, like not fully complete, but like beat a boss and I've done a good chunk of the area. Then if you leave that area for a while, I have to go somewhere else, maybe snag just one or two items, and then you'll come back to that later area and finish it. I don't know. But I just hate this where it's like you come here, you get one item. Then you come back and have to get A whole nother one. From two areas. You get an item. You arrive in this new area, get one item. Explore, honestly, not that much of it. And you gotta go all the way. You'll see. Just a little bit too much of a detour. This is a cool scene, though. Like, the game does a good job of being like, yeah, we know, if you've been paying attention, you know there's a bigger threat now that you're dealing with. But there's still this asshole. Parent killing. Was that established yet that he had killed her parents? I don't think it was. I think that was I think that manga was a tie-in to, I think it was a tie-in to a Zero Mission. Oop. Wonder if this loading screens are quicker. Probably not, because they're a cutscene. Oops. Why don't the miss... Who knows? We're just checking something. Alright. Hey, come on, work. Alright. I love the bounce ball. Up. Ah, you're a bad shot. Crap, there's a lot more of them. I like how they gradually start taking more missiles. I scan these? Yeah. Alright, this way. I do like this. You know, I think the detour itself is stupid, but the fact that you don't have to go back the same way, that, I mean, sure, I'm sure plenty of first-time players came from Tallon IV, just because of natural exploration. But for someone who knows the game, you're at least, no, not, if you know the game, it's not your first visit, but your first visit of the playthrough for these rooms. You can go a different, you're going a different way each. Ow. Yeah, see, this is obviously designed to be going this way. I just demonstrated that. Because obviously this danger hazard works a lot better if you're coming from this way instead of going that way. Ah, yes, the bug they didn't fix. This is another one that works a little better. Uh, uh. I mean, I guess I didn't have to kill that guy. Uh-oh. Careful. Ow, 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 ow. That's why I said careful. I hate those are some of my least favorite missile tanks in this game. It's always inevitably a fucking missile tank. Are ones that involve morph balling on a ledge without guardrails. There's one big morph ball puzzle that leads to one of the best items. Actually, several of them. No, that isn't over that exact obstacle. At least the lava looks better in this one. Look kind of. I don't know. I didn't think as a kid the lava in the original version looked bad. This definitely looks nicer. 20-something years of improvement, huh? Who'd have thunk? Oh, that's just the health. I thought I heard an item. I'm like, there's no item in here. There are a few that I will inevitably forget. Never mind. I'm like, I knew that one terminated really quickly. Come on, get in the hologram. There you go. Trump signs the order targeting Antifa as a terrorist organization. He is so fucking stupid. Whatever. Easiest missile expansion ever. I heard it. Incubating life forms below the surface. Yep. Not any. Well, I was about to say not anymore. Maybe some of them are smart enough to not to come up. What game? Every game needs a killer plant, especially if it's Metroid. These aren't the most annoying ones, though. Let's see. Morphology: blood flower, able to eject toxic spores. Toxins are poisonous even to the blood flower itself. Three mouth nodules protrude from the stalk beneath the flower, each with a rudimentary brain cluster and the ability to spew toxic fumes at anything within a 5-meter radius. Yeah, don't get close to them. The spores ejected from the stigma at the center of the flower are sufficient to kill the creature if they explode in its vicinity. Come on. Hey, asshole. Come on. Come on. There we go. Weird. I've never had it be so reticent to fire. Yeah, well. I mean, I didn't even need to do that. You, I do need to deal with. Ah, we're back in familiar sights. It's funny, every time I get an upgrade, I can stop what I'm doing and head off to pick up stuff. But, I'd much rather... I'll grab what's on the way, but I'll save most of the pickups for, like, a final go-through. I do want to stop by the temple, just... I like stopping by the temple. It's got pretty music and rain. Oh, make that jump. I missed it before. Comes with playing the game when you're 5. That... Here's something I've always improved on. Is... There's 2 things I've improved on, actually. Related. 1, how to keep my temper when playing games. And 2, if I do end up losing my temper, stopping. As a kid, I could do neither of those things. I would lose my temper rather quickly. I would not quit. I just keep playing and getting angrier and playing sloppier, which made me even angrier. And I had the GameCube controller to show for it. It is amazing the thing still works. I literally wore the paint off of it. I'll show it off. Actually, I think I posted... I didn't use my Blue Sky in forever, but I think a picture of it is on there. Yeah, I was mean to that controller. Oh. And a little... This is a little... That's always a little silly shortcut. Alright. And most of the time, something that what used to make me angry as a kid, now I'll just laugh off. But yeah, like, when it comes to getting angry, like, oh, something like no, not Meat Boy, same creator though, Binding of Isaac. I will play, and if I have like a long run in that I shit the bed on, like near the end, sometimes I'll just be like, done. I just dropped my controller by caught it with my legs. I'll just be like, done, I'm done. Not playing anymore. That's because I know I'm about to start getting angry. Well, I just call it quits for the day. Gozo script translated. Throughout our living nightmare, as we battle with this unyielding darkness, we Chozo see a light. This light glows with promise, chasing the shadows cast by the great poison and purifying that which has grown toxic. It is strange, though. At times it looks to our eyes as if the light coalesces into the figure of a woman. Burning brightly, the luminescence descends from space, then retreats back into the infinite blackness from which it came. When this prophecy comes to pass, when the light recedes, the Chozo's long vigilance of containment will finally come to an end. And I am that light, well, Samus is. Chozo script translated. The containment of the great poison. This task has fallen to the Chozo, and we will not flee from our duty, even as we suffer with the land and its creatures. We will pour our will into the 12, the artifacts which form the lock that holds this great evil at bay in the depths of the planet. This lock must stand up to all who might come to assault it, to preserve the power of the seal, and protect it from those who would meddle for their own designs. We will spread the artifacts across the land, hiding them from prying eyes. The lock must never open until the day comes when the disaster can finally be put right. I love how it pieces it together. And basically they locked away. Meteor fell, poisoned the land. They locked away the poison, but slowly lost their minds. It's gonna be fun with the Prime 4. I'm sure there'll be plenty of lore. And I'll actually have to think about it, what it means and all that. Because, like I talked about this earlier, when I just kind of read it but don't absorb it, part of the reason I'm not absorbing it is I already know it all. So I kind of just, my eyes just kind of glaze over, you know. Translating, I don't actually have to scan these. A sun chamber high atop our ruined home became the nest of a great beast and a source of corruption. Many chosen spirits have been drawn to this tainted place. Release their bond to the world to claim the artifact of the wild. Translating chosen runes on the heat of Magmor was a test for many warriors. A shrine in their honor holds the artifact of strength. We have that one. That's proof. In fact, you cannot get. There couldn't be scans for all of them from these totems because the truth one only activates once you picked it. Invaders have claimed Thindrana as their own. A tower sits atop their fortress. Collapse it to reveal the chamber where the artifact of elders held. This music's so fucking amazing. Beautiful. Translating chosen runes on totem surface. There's a tower within the ruins where light always shines. Move through the waters there to find the artifact of Life Giver. Translating chosen runes on totem surface. Within the ruins of our home, we honor our fallen elders in a great hall. A chamber beneath the statue holds the artifact of world. We got truth, right? Yep. In one of Talon's far corners, a grove of life lies. Reveal the pillar beneath the waves to find the artifact of Chozo. A tall cave stands at Fendrana's edge. Seek the unseen entrance at its top to find the artifact of spirit. I love how the little clues. I think, let's see, how many are unactivated? One, two, three. They're trying to keep the final area a surprise. Yep. Because some of those are equally late in the game. Like some of them I'll be able to get along the way, but some of them that are equally late in the game, as the three that aren't revealed. And that's because the three that aren't revealed, I think, are all in the final area. There's one in the poison. There's the one in the. What's the last one? Hmm. And I can't think of it. Maybe one of them isn't. Honestly, this artifact hunt is so much fucking better than the one in the second game. Is fucking god awful. Hate it. But I haven't done it in quite a few years, so we'll have to see. It might not be as bad as I remember. Or it could be even worse. Alright, where are we going? This way. Let's stop and... Oh no, we have dropped the approximately 0.1% of our frames. Damn. Oh well. Hey, who put this wall back here? Come on, make it, make it, make it, make it. Damn. Oh, mushrooms, mushrooms. uh. Shit. Jeez, I don't really have to kill him. I love it when it disintegrates. Can I kill it without... No, I don't think so. I think I either have to bomb it with the spore spawn or with its own acid. Ow. I was standing there, you little jerk. Got two at once. Always forget these are up. Well, I guess not, because I remember them now. Again, I think that's something that I took game. I have a game design degree. I think that's something they even brought up maybe once or twice. It was long, 4 years. Players tend not to look up. So if you want them to look up, you're gonna have to force them. All right. We want to go that way. I had a 50% shot of being correct. Ow. And I fucked it up. Practicing that. Ah, come on. Shit! And I could have just saved that for when I came back through. Don't quote me on this. I think this is the only time we're out in the open like that. Most of the time we're hidden in places you can only get to with the morph ball. Yep, if you played Super Metroid, you know what to do here. We can't do it yet. God, they're tearing me up. Woo! Ugh. Right. Ooh, I do know some things we will go out of the way for. Not normal upgrades, but well, this too, but this is on the way. This is a standard spinner device. The generator belts of the spinner can be activated by rapid rotational force. Use to boost the ability of the morph ball when inside a spinner to activate the device. Can I break it? I forgot. I think to some things you might do damage if you boost into them. Maybe? I don't know. Wait, that didn't look right. Sorry. Oh, we have to come back here later too. Because Bendesium. Kozo artifact. Artifact of Strength. Makes sense, it's on a shrine. Uh, let's see if the names... Fuck! Names make sense. Truth is at the Chozo Temple. Which makes sense, because it shows the truth of what's happened to the planet. Being above a big impact site. Oops. Strength makes sense. Middle of a little shrine in a fiery area. You need to have strength to make it there. So I have statues. I have one stat. No, well, I have a Ridley statue based on this game. Design isn't exact like he has a chin spike he doesn't have in the game. I have a Samus one up there, and I have two more Samus ones on the way of her in the gravity suit and in the final suit. Uh, they keep getting delayed. Yeah, pain in my butt. Um, yeah, ignore that. Let's focus on getting the wave beam. Oops. Well, that's not what I wanted, but... Alright. Made it. I think this is the only time we'll have to go through... Frick. Mm. Statue depicting a Chozo balancing the plane of existence on his hands. Oh, hey, but ow! And they really do like picking on whatever comes in their range. Then again, I did have him cornered here. That's realistic. Oh, he's so cute. Morphology, ice parasite. Scavenger with a crystalline outer shell. Parasites are hardy creatures, able to adapt to any environment within 3 generations. The ice parasite is a prime example, having adjusted to a frigid climate. This vermin now thrives in it. Omnivorous, it can exist in areas hostile to most life forms. I don't like how the two ones we find planet side have a completely different head. No, whatever. I also don't. If they're indigenous, why don't we see the normal parasites? Which, granted, that can be answered by the fact that big planet, we only visit a small chunk of it. So it makes sense we wouldn't see the whole enchilada when it comes to the wildlife. You know, who knows whatever wild and wacky creatures we don't fight. Maybe that ice beast that cut from the game is somewhere on the planet. We just don't run into it. Wonder if we'll reuse that for like 4 or any future games. God, I hope we get some future games that don't take a fucking decade to come out. Okay. Oh, yeah, I do have to come back here. Wow. Back, I think. Uh, Power, Sun Chamber, Light, Grove, Hall, Edge. No, this might be something else. Yeah, it's definitely something I need the plasma beam for. Okay, so this fucking door. Yeah. A statue depicting the bust of a Chozo shaman adorns this door. A symbol is carved into its forehead. The translation reads, "To pass my gaze, seek my twin within this room." I don't know if it said this room originally. Probably did. But that for whatever reason, that did not click with fucking 6-year-old me, however old I was. 7 at the oldest. And so I went to these. I did not notice these fucking things. Maybe they're not as noticeable in the original. They probably are, and I'm just a dumbass. It said, "Seek my twin." I don't know if it said in this room, but I left, and I thought it was talking about the fucking elevator things. Again, I was like 6. I don't. I probably wasn't stuck here long. It seemed like forever as a kid. Probably because I spent a couple hours looking for it. As a kid, that seems like fucking forever. Might have been stuck a couple days at most. That would especially be forever. But still, it's like, let's see. Yeah, shaman, architect, philosopher, warrior. Sorry, buddy. Nope. Yeah, have no idea how I missaid it. How that took me so long, even as a kid. My reading comprehension must not have been. So embarrassing. Well, not. Not the biggest fan of this one. Definitely feels like it's just would have been a normal hallway here. The red inside doesn't fit as well here. It fits fine in the lava area, but... And I sure do nitpick a lot. I think I've definitely said this before, but when I do nitpick, it's not something that cuts away the score of the game. Just me pointing out minor shit. Yeah, we got that. Ow! You asked for it. Damn it. There he goes. He did the ice breath that time. Come on, freeze me. Freeze me. Yes! Damn, that took a lot of my health. No, getting frozen isn't my fetish. I just find it funny. Oh, that'd be a horrifying fetish, because being cold, ugh. I may have some family members with the last name Winter, but not like the ice. Ugh. She's big. She's ugly. She's pissed off we killed her kids. Oh, God. Morphology. Sheegoth. Supreme predator of the Phendrana Drifts. Sheegoths are invulnerable to most beam weapons. The crystals on their back absorb energy, which they can fire at prey. Sheegoths have poor stamina. They hyperventilate after using their breath attack, making their mouth area vulnerable. The soft underbelly of a Sheegoth is susceptible to concussive blast. In battle, they expel blasts of frigid gas to ensnare their targets. They are also fond of ramming and trampling their hapless prey. Underbelly. I feel like they were darker blue in the original. One day I'll play the original on here too. Just because I like breaking it out. Like, not saying this one isn't, but the original's even more nostalgic for me. Feels like the game was really sparing with the health bars in this one. It only uses them for the big bosses, not the mini bosses. I killed you as a little ball. How do you feel about that, Rick? Alright, what's the fucking stupid way you change the beam in this version? Excellent. Thanks, I hate it. And how'd they even get in here? Asshole. Revenge. I feel good. And now there are... Yep. I'll be merciful today. Well, not to you. But you guys live to eat shit another day. Especially considering I don't blow up this planet. You know, in most series, that'd be you'd have a, well, no, duh. And this one, that's actually a legitimate spoiler. Does the planet explode? I don't know. You'll have to play to find out. Ooh, he is booking it. Eh. Now, I think I might do another playthrough on hard. Or I just blitz through the game. I'd stop and read any of the scans. Ooh, so fast. Being a dick to myself. Ah. Damn it. You know what? You guys are annoying to kill. So, I'll just kind of... Yeah, ignore you. Yep. Merciless. Oh, my back. I sound like an old man. Oh, my back. This really need to be a cutscene. No, no, no. Nice skybox. Yes, got him. Ice Shriekback, ice-encased ceiling dweller. Like standard shriek bats, these creatures are easily spotted with thermal imaging. They roost on cave ceilings, subsisting on insects, reptiles, and small mammals. Fiercely territorial, they'll dive bomb anything that wanders near. And this is the only fucking room they appear in. At least in the original version. Once you reach a certain point, they disappear. Which makes the whole bit about thermal imaging moot. I think it's like when you get the thermal visor, they actually disappear. Which is hilarious. So you never actually get to see her. Oops. Need to go through that building. Which means you don't actually get to see him. Oh yeah, it's a... no question about it. In the original, you could fire the power beam as fast as you could hit the button. So if you had a turbo controller, which I do have, it would fire like a machine gun. Ow, ow, shit. Who decided to bring you back? Ouch. You love the multicolored blood in this game. You first. Come on. Oh yeah, this version's... I think it's unique to this area. Shit, I like hopping around in Morph Ball too much in this version. Spring Ball was a mistake. Shit. Ah, look at that height. Or lack thereof. Come on, get up there! Come on, you can do it! Or no, I can't. Schematics for Glacier 1 Secure Zone accessed. Personal bound for research area. Proceed directly to checkpoint. Schematics for Research Lab Hydra accessed. To access Research Lab Hydra, proceed through the wave doors to the south. Boop. Love how both the bridges are broken. Mm. Morphology, Shadow Pirate. Pirate forces trained and equipped for stealth operations. A select group of space pirates have access to sophisticated cloaking technology. This gear drains high levels of power, however, forcing them to rely solely on melee weapons in battle. Use enhanced detection gear when fighting these units. I've already been going over an hour. Wow, it's really flew this time. Jeez. Must have heard me killing that douchebag in the other room. That's kind of odd. It's like, why does she know to look for the door? I swing, douchebag. I like these. I like these. So basically, there's more entrances to the rooms, but only space pirates can use them. See. Project Titan specimen is immobilized in Quarantine Cave. Relocation is recommended to increase. I thought I heard something. Increase violent activity. Phazon force appears to bind through Phazon energy. Thermal imaging is required to detect the highest concentration of radioactivity, which serves to bind the stones together. Imaging research is being conducted in the containment. Oh, look, it's already given us hints to the boss. That's neat. I'll have to keep an eye out for stuff like that in the remake. Fourth game. Sorry, whatever that was. I'm a little spooked now, so I'll be fine. I'm just being a baby. Hopefully. What is it? Oh, it's just a light. On hindsight, using the second control stick for the beam selection is kind of silly. But God, do I miss that. Just being able to press it, not have to press the button and it. Alright, where's everyone else? Life signs normal. I love how it destroys that too. Psychotic episode. You guys never change. Oh, they will never change. Hard to change when you're dead. Ba-ba-ba. So much data. Space pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 103448. We have codified the newfound energy sources Phazon, a V-index mutagen of which we have very little reliable data. Indications point to a meteor of unknown origin expelling Phazon into the environment. This material appears to possess the power to mutate organic lifeforms sufficiently to withstand its poison. These mutations appear promising, with abrupt evolutionary leaps appearing in single generation reproduction. Plans to establish a full science team on Tallon IV are being finalized. Oh, no, not that one. Spaceflight encrypted data decoded. Log 10.587.7. Mining operations have begun near the crater where Phazon appears to be most concentrated. Daily Phazon yields have increased 44%, and our mining system becomes more streamlined as personal and equipment flows increase. Several incidents of phazon-induced madness have been reported, prompting augmented life support regulations in the deeper chambers. Symptoms include loss of equilibrium, erratic respiration, muscle spasms, and in most extreme cases, hallucinations. Timeline reassessment for the refinery operation is recommended as the material proves more unstable than initial analysis indicated. I love the contrast. You have the Chozo logs that tell the story of basically how his peaceful civilization got destroyed by the poison. And then you have these douchebags who are like, ah, yes, I do believe we can use this for evil. Space Pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 10.712.1. Most terraforming and retrofitting of security checkpoints on Tallon IV is complete, but we continue to research the alarming epidemic of breaches by local creatures. Door records show no unauthorized entries, so we must presume the creatures are either slipping in undetected during daily personnel moves, or else finding their way in through subterranean tunnels. We have found many small breaches of this later sort and plugged them wherever we can, but it is unlikely that we will ever achieve full extermination within our current timetable. Alright. Oh, I know what that is. More red ones. Space Pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 105158. Our initial tests exposing Tallon IV's indigenous parasites, the Phazon, appear to be successful, and increases in strength, size, and aggressiveness are common in all test subjects, as well as unforeseen evolutions like additional poison sacs within the abdomen and the appearance of a second ring of mandibles in several subjects. These creatures were chosen because of their resilience, and it appears possible that, given enough exposure to Phazon, they may one day be able to survive on any planet we transport them to. Our methods will have to be refined. We currently have a 100% extinction rate after the fourth infusion period, and most survivors of the third infusion stage are so violent and uncontrollable, that they have to be euthanized. Even still, we remain hopeful that further experimentation will result in success. I heard that. Right, we got the ones up here. Down here. Yeah. Now to continue on. Peekaboo. Oh, I was hoping that'd blow him up. Damn, you're taking a lot more than I thought you would. Alright, let's go check for scans. I Cordite. I'll be able to get that on the way back. Space Pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 10.664 2. Research Outpost Glacier 1 in the Findrana Drifts region of Tallon IV's mountains is operating at 85% capacity. Sub-zero temperatures have made the Metroid sluggish and easy to control, even those well into phase-on infusion cycles. Cold containment stasis tanks are sufficient for the juveniles, but some of the larger Metroids have been moved to quarantined caves for safety purposes. Security doors remain an issue, as malfunctions due to ice occur every day. Large predators in the waste are also a concern, as they continue to kill personnel and breach secure areas. Unfortunately, it has become clear that our containment teams cannot neutralize all of them without a vast increase in munitions and soldiers. Mm, yep. Oh, want to see something cool? Watch this. Yeah, it is kind of annoying though, so. Are you? Yep. Oh, what do you say? Yeah, I might be easily spooked. I'll admit it. Space Pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 104017. Phase-on mining is underway. Several garrisons have been established, and terraforming of the Chozo ruins is underway. Security systems are operational, and science team continues to make progress in their biotech research. The Findrana Drifts have proven to be an optimal location for research headquarters, and soon will be joined by a fully operational combat base in Starport. If Command's predictions are half true, we shall rise to dominance in this sector within a decacycle. Truly, these are glorious times. Suckers. Space Pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 102992. Scans of the spiral sector detected a massive energy spike emanating from a Wanderer class planet, identified as Tallon IV. Scout reconnaissance was immediately dispatched to the center of the spike, a landmass at heading mark 400802, returning with planetary samples and atmospheric imaging. Analysis shows the energy source to be an unstable radioactive material of enormous potential. We are unable to form an accurate risk assessment at this time, but we are unlikely to find an energy source this powerful again. Analysis will continue, but currently Talon 4 appears to be a viable secondary headquarters. Well, I did blow the first headquarters the fuck up, so. Which is funny because they have a whole homeworld afterward. Although that may be for a species that joined afterward. The pirates could have been, hey, we found this cool new thing going up with us. This warmongering species might have been like, sure. Ever the foot soldiers we see in the third game. Although I think they all make the same sounds, don't quote me on that. They are very visibly different beings. Which I think it would have been more cohesive if they just appeared the same through every game. Like you don't have to have new designs. They even do it for the fucking Metroids. They turn them red in the next game, which is like I get it, but at the same time, it helps cohesion if everything just looks the same across the whole. Certain things look the same across the whole trilogy. It's like specific enemy types. That's the perfect thing. Just make them look the same. Well, if it makes sense to make them look the same, I mean, honestly, both one and two, the pirate like base designs, both in one and two are pretty cool. Um, threes, I take it or leave it. Honestly, not horrible, but Planet Twin Tabula, mass. Planet is best known for twin fever, a disease caused by a viral strain native to twin tabula. In the early stages of the disease, victims suffer from double vision. When the twin sight fades, the victim is near death. Planet Billium. Profile Quarantine. Atmosphere is rife with Miteralis, a sentient gaseous global exterminator virus. Good God! Planet Zebes. Mass 4.8 trillion teratons. Profile. Planet's crust is primarily earthic ore, making it ideal for subterranean construction. Earthic ore. A class. Shit. A class 19 planet, Zebes is inhospitable to most bioforms. The world was considered unremarkable until it became a base for space pirate forces. Planet Tallon IV, mass 5.1 trillion teratons. Planet. Ecosystem studies indicate that Tallon IV was a biological paradise prior to the impact of an extraterrestrial object. What remains of the biosphere is slowly fading due to exposure to phazon radiation. At current rate of decay, Tallon IV will be a barren Class 13 wasteland in approximately 25 years. But what does years mean? It's something that always puzzles me in sci-fi if they just say years. Our year is based on this planet we're on spinning around the sun. Is it just automatically translating it? We don't. Has Samus even been to Earth? Is Earth a planet you can actually visit in the Metroid universe? 5.1, 4.8. Really? I would have thought Zebes would have been bigger. Gormine 2, 2.3 trillion teratons. An uninhabitable wasteland savaged by nuclear dust storms and constant seismic upheavals. Alright. Are these all supposed to be in the same solar system? Plus, I find it hard to believe Zebes, which was like the base of a whole Chozo tribe, was unremarkable. But whatever. I mean that's kind of hard to believe, right? Like this huge, well-known civilization with advanced technology and shit that had gone around, had helped, visit multiple planets. People just don't. People just don't care about them anymore. Although that could just be the pirates being asswipes. One thing I don't really understand is why do they even have like a astrology thing? Like, at least so elaborate. Like, what would they care? I don't really see the practical use for one. Maybe this species has hobbies after all. Hmm. In the original, when it does that, it looks like it goes completely transparent except for the orange lines. But this one, you can see the gun's still there. Hmm. Ah, I love it. Jeez. I'm getting tired of that stupid extras have been unlocked. It's like, I get it. There's a lot of extras. Who's ready for the first big... Not first, or... Oh, it is a big fight, but not the first. Damn it. He's on fire. Actually, it isn't worth it to use that. I love her pose there. I think these are different species. Morphology, flying pirate. Pirates trained and equipped for airborne assault. Flying pirates are extremely agile in the air, but the heat signatures of their jetpacks can be tracked with thermal imaging. While their missiles are extremely potent, their jetpacks can be even more so. If the pack fails, they will make a suicide strike. Yeah, well, not gonna give them the chance then. Come on, bring it, sucker. This is a room where I always get turned around in and end up going the wrong way. I keep it on. It's like, no, you have to watch the cutscene. Space Pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 108910. The reconstruction of Geoform 187, codenamed Ridley, was recently completed. After his defeat on Zebes, Command ordered a number of metagenetic improvements for him. Though aggressive, we were able to implement these changes in a cycle. The metamorphosis was painful, but quite successful in the end. Early tests indicate a drastic increase in strength, mobility, and offensive capability. Cybernetic modules and armor plating have been added as well. We believe our creation, now called Meta Ridley, will become the mainstay of our security force, a job he will certainly relish. Kind of makes him sound stupider than he is, a little. Because he is meant to be really smart. It's just he doesn't. He can't even talk, according to the manga, which I haven't read. But, like, he taunts like Samus and shit. He's like, oh, I ate your parents, bitch. To a little girl. Yeah, he's a bastard. Space Pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 104444 4. Initial transfer of Metroids to Tallon IV research facilities has been completed. 3 were terminated in an incident at the landing site, but the others were pacified and transported safely. Initial phazon infusion testing is underway. We are eager to observe the effects of phazon on Metroids, especially their ability to absorb and process energy given off by phazon sources. Early research suggests a considerable growth in power and size. Whether the creatures stay stable thereafter remains to be seen. I want to look and see the names of them. Damn it, I always do the wrong one. I wonder what the second one is. Hmm. Hey, buddy, old pal, old friend. Since this was my first game, I didn't understand the importance of the Metroids. To point, I don't think I ever vocalized this as a kid. But if I had been an adult and played this as the first time, I'd be like, are these things really important enough to have the series named after them? And after you play the 2D games, you're like, yes. Morphology: Tallon Metroid, energy-based parasitic predator. The effects. Bring it up in a different game. The effects of Phazon have turned these Metroids, a species of alpha predator native to SR388, into a unique subspecies found only on Tallon. Wait. Into a unique subspecies found only on Tallon IV. A Tallon Metroid will latch onto its prey and drain energy, growing larger as it does. The only way to shake an attached Tallon Metroid is to enter Morph Ball mode and lay a bomb. Fun fact: they're actually canonic. They are actually weaker than normal Metroids, because normal Metroids can only be killed by being frozen and then blasted. Granted, you could. They don't actually do this, but you could have explained it by these ones being weak due to being in an icy environment. That a norm and later ones should have been immune to normal weapons, but they didn't do that. All of them can be killed with conventional weaponry. I heard that. Wait, I have an idea. Oh, yes, I will. That was my idea, though. Now we got a different problem, though. The way they lunge for you is horrifying, though. Oh, wrong button. Oh, shit. Yeah, that was a bad choice. Let's see. So much data. Spaceflight encrypted data decoded. Log 115506. Studies of Metroid biology continue, though with limited progress. It seems likely that we will be much more successful using the Metroids for our means rather than trying to reproduce their powers. If they could be adequately tamed, we would have no need of a proper understanding of their metabolism. A small force of disciplined Metroids could wipe out entire armies, and once we find a way to shield them from cold containment weapons, they will be invincible. Furthermore, if we could then harvest the energy they've consumed, we could we would have a near limitless source of power at our disposal. Project Titan. Uh, what was I saying? Base Pride encrypted data decoded. Log 114207. Metroid Dissection continues to provide more questions than answers. Our research teams have isolated the energy conduits that run from the invasive twin mandibles to the energy core in the creature's quadripartite nucleus. But the manner in which a Metroid actually extracts life force from its prey remains an utter mystery. The victim does not lose blood or any other vital fluids, and yet the Metroid extracts energy. Identifying this energy is our central problem. It takes no physical form, and yet without it, the victim dies. We will continue to research this matter, as the isolation of this life giving essence could be the key to our ascendance. Yeah, not happening. This was going to be a boss. This was parts of a boss that didn't get made. When they realized they didn't let the model go to waste, they stuck it in here. Uh-huh. Sure. D Hunter Metroid DS is showing signs of increased instability. And I mean, I want. Wait, no, this was 2002. That game didn't come out till like 2000 and shit. Come on, what? No, that's not what I wanted. 2006. Yeah. Was Corruption 2007? I think it was. But yeah, I doubt it was in production at this point. I mean, 4 years. The sequel's only made in two. So I doubt a DS game took that. Could have, new. Yeah, I think it was just lucky coincidence. Who knows? Definitely feels like a coincidence. Space Pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 109572. Confidence is high regarding Phazon applications. We know enough about Phazon now to begin combining it with Space Pirate DNA. The code name for this venture will be Project Helix. Preliminary studies indicate that Phazon infusion could produce radical new pirate genomes. Benevolent mutation levels are high in current test subjects. Phazon madness is a concern, but refinements in the infusion process should reduce or neutralize the odds of mental degeneration. Alright, now for an annoying one. Oh, I fucking hate this one. No, no. I was just about to say, I bet I could do it without falling once, but I could not. No, no, no! God damn! Mm. Come on, I can do this. I have the power. Shit! The power to suck, apparently. Well, at least I'm doing better than that son of a bitch. That's the feeling of me dying a little inside. There we go. Oh, look at you, all cute. They actually have a special death animation if you fry him with the plasma beam. It's horrific. Morphology, ice beetle. Burrowing insect with an ice-reinforced carapace, adverse to heat. This member of the beetle family is adapted to life at the sub-zero temperatures and the Fendrana drifts, growing a thick ice shell over its entire body. The ice is extremely resilient, providing the ice beetle with extra protection and augmented digging abilities. You were saying? Come on, give it to me. Give it to me now! Yes. Well, will this be close enough? Come on, bring it to me. Yep. Make sure we get it. And our journey ends here. But we got what we needed. And we're almost at 2 hours. Wow. Alright, let's continue. Shit, blow up. After this, I'll play the... No, I'm gonna do some Doom after this. Then, I shall play Prime 2. Ready for things to get freaky? I remember the thermal beam looking like ass in this game. Maybe an update will have made it look better. Oh, nope, still looks like ass. Yeah, I should have included a seizure warning. God, this looks horrible. It did not look this bad in the original, let me tell you. When this game, it looks like hot ass. Is there an explanation for why everything goes dark, like a security measure or something? I guess we would just want to use the power beam on him. I don't know why only that one lights up. Ah, it's so... I'm sorry, I'm just trying to focus with this awful... It does not look good. I don't know why. I think it's meant... They have too many filters over the footage. Shit. I don't know what it is, but they just put too much... No. And we want to kill these with the wave beam. Mechanoid, sentry drone, well-armed and armored security mecha. Sentry drones have limited intelligence, but do their assigned task well. Be- Excuse me. Being machines, they are susceptible to electrical attacks. When alerted, drones initiate a security lockdown and then attempt to neutralize the intruder. Their electronic warfare suite and scramble visor technology as well. Yeah, they got... If that looks like hot ass on the stream, yeah, it's meant to. Good boy. Who's a good boy? Good vicious floating jellyfish. Of course I gotta kill their Metroids. They're planning on waging war for these things. Hey, asshole. I'm over here. Then again, if I was him, I'd run too. Up. Knowing them, they probably have that whole to retreat is to, you know, retreating is punishable by death bullshit. Me, I'd be like, I don't know. I wouldn't be part of a shitty, evil organization like the Space Pirates to begin with. At least I like to think I wouldn't. Then again, the way some of these species work, they could be like hive mind or shit. I think that's stated with the Zabesians. Then again, that's stated in Met Over M. That game fucking sucks a fat one, so I don't. For most, unless I'm playing a crude game, I don't like to talk that crude on stream. Like if I play Postal 2, yeah, I'm gonna say crude shit because that game deserves it. I say that with love. But like, oh, when you bring up that game, yeah, I'm gonna be a little crude about it. Were you even locked in, or could I just flee? Oh well. The world's a better place the more of them I kill. You know how it is. Hoover up all. Oh, you hear it? I hear it. Yeah, the beams don't light up like they used to. Although at least with here it makes sense. Up normals. Alright, where are you? Is that it? Really? Thank you, game. I know. Oh, my eyes. There you go. Eat shit. Uh-oh. I was hoping he'd go for the pirates, but no. No dice. Oops. Uh. Come on, pick up the get the expansion. There you go. Ah, Pack, why are you giving me so... I work all day. Back doesn't hurt. I play video games for 2 hours. Back's like, oh my god, kill me. Life ain't fair, man. Yeah, I hope you didn't like it bright, because it ain't... this part of the game ain't becoming bright again. Dark for the long haul. Ah, the select crystallites didn't respawn. I don't need sheep followers, thank you. On here, I thought I had someone to chat with. Oh well. It's for the best. They get banned. I'm not gonna even have enough ammo to... They're really stingy with the ammo refills in this one. Huh. Where'd the turret go? I didn't even kill it. It's gone. Come on. I've seen a lot of people apparently get stuck here. Either because they forget the super missile or they don't get the firm. I never forget. Oh yeah, give me all that ammo. We're going into this fight a little low. But we'll survive. Don't like that. And I wish I had a list of all the bots I banned. Wonder how many I've destroyed in my time. She's so cool. She's like, yeah, I face bigger. Well, I don't know if she actually has at this point. Morphology. Thardus. An animated sentient creature of stone charged with phazon radiation. The phazon radiation given off by Thardus negates auto-targeting systems, preventing lock-on. It may be possible to acquire alternate targets with a different visor. The chaotic nature of phazon irradiation leads to instability in its structural integrity. Thardus can encase targets in ice, and its colossal size and strength make it a formidable opponent. Come on. Come on, you big Galaxy Quest reference. Or did that... Yeah, that movie came first. I'm almost sure. I could be wrong, though. Shit. Fuck. That. Did he do that every time I heard him? Baby. Uh-oh. And like that. Oh, you did 3 this time. Good job. Asswipe. Oh man, that missed. Oh, made him angry. I do love how it changes up. Although, using the thermal visor for the part of the fight, it doesn't really matter. You gonna do that every single time? Ow. Oh, one of the big ones. Come on. Gonna knock his block off. Every single time. Oh, he thinks he's showing off. I'm sure there's a... Well, probably using super missiles. If I hadn't used them so much. Well, I can use a little bit of them. Hey, you're not supposed to do this now. Fucking asshole changed up his attack style. Oh! Oh, it spun around to get the hit. Oh, he's pissed. Whoa. I don't think he actually does anything different this phase. It was just a cool animation to signal the arena's going back to normal. Alright, it's... Shit. Aha, missed me. Oh, that'd be cool to finish him off. You didn't like that. It's not the most creative boss type. But they do a good job of making it what with the shape of it. It does give it a unique silhouette, and that helps a lot. Ow. Magnetic rail system track. In Morph Ball mode, press and hold ZL when close to this type of surface. Use L to move the ball along the track. Release ZL to disengage from the surface. Caution, a Morph Ball bomb will briefly disengage the ball from the track. And I'm green now! Woo! Love it. No, come on. Oh, we can get a few more of the... Always go the wrong way. Power. Sun Chamber, yes. Let us actually go to the Sun Chamber. Oh, wrong button. Oh, what time is it? Shit. The bullshit. Let's get to a safe spot, then we'll call it night. Oh, I know what that is. I don't need to go up there. This is the detour that's a pain in the ass. But it said... One... This is the only room in the Magmore Caverns you can use this correctly. Or prop... Eh. The rest of them, the magma all. The rest of them, the magma all. Makes it, overloads it. Oh, I know the one it didn't show. Timing on this is fairly liberal. Unless you really fuck up it, you won't get lava. You know, I've never let it run out. I don't know if it'll actually respawn the lava or it'll just shut the door on you. Might just shut the doors. I'm not going to risk finding out. Might just shut the doors. Same thing with the energy tank that you get from the furnace area. I want to see these lights. Ooh, purple, blue, green. Which is, of course, based on something. Okay, obviously, this is the way we don't want to go. So let's see what's over here. Dead end. Shit, it's hard to see through this. I believe that's the impact crater over there. Yeah, they made some of the surfaces that were a lot clearer in the original game a lot harder to see through. That's one of them. The other was that those frozen over fish, you could barely see the fish now. Well, hello, you're new. Morphology, puddle spore. Sentient floating lava mollusk, protected by an impenetrable shell. A puddle spore opens when approached, attempting to intimidate with its size. When opened, direct fire to its mantle causes it to flip into a defensive position. If it can slam shut, it ejects a spread of harmful energy globules. Like so. You're not new. Come on. I'll open up and I'll give you a treat. Ow. Bye. Ah, you love to see it. Ow, wrong, bad, bad. Shit. Ow, ow, I'm cooking. What's it look like under? That doesn't want to let me see. How psychotic am I? Pretty psychotic. Sorry, buddy. Wonder how well the maps line up. Probably not all that well. I wonder if that was a thought. If you like overlay the maps so the elevators line up. I'm betting probably no. Oh wait, no, we want to continue through to... I guess it really doesn't matter. Yeah, let's stop at this ship. That'll be our stopping point. I love this game. I love the second. I like the third. Might love it after replaying it. We'll have to see. This is the only one I ever returned. This is the one I returned to the most. I haven't returned to the second and third all that time. I think I might have only beat the third once. But yeah, this one I beat like 5-6 times over the years. I'm not... like, I like this game more than Doom. I played more Doom because it's just easier to... Well, one, there's a bunch of fan content. You know. Two, Doom's just easier to pick up and play. This one you're in for a long haul once you start, in my opinion. You know, it's not a game I can pick up. It's not a game I can just pick up, play a few levels, and be like, I'm satisfied. This is a game where I gotta play the whole enchilada. Damn, that's the second time I use that phrase tonight. Weird. Well, it's been fun. If a little. 222? Excuse me, 223. Respectable. I think that's about it for tonight. I was gonna say we'll probably wrap this up tomorrow. No, it's gonna be at least 2 more streams. The hard mode stream. Why do that? I'm not sure if I'll do that right away. It might. That I could probably knock out one single Saturday. I could probably knock most of it out, then I'll forget one of the monthly expansions will be like, where is this fucking thing? Probably one of the X-ray ones. There's some annoying X-ray ones. Like that's the thing. A lot of the missile expansions. I mean, this will be for we won't see this for a while yet. And no, most of the time with missile expansions, you can tell there's something there to be blasted or interacted with an item you don't yet have. But the ones with the X-ray, it can just look like a normal pillar or a normal wall, and you have to listen for it. Honestly, they probably made them. They probably. I'm not gonna drag it out. It's down there somewhere. They probably made them to sell the fucking Prima guides. Jokes on them. GameFAQs came around and kicked Prima's ass. Nah, they stuck around for actually quite a while. But yeah, not as bad as the original Legend of Zelda or original. Well, here's the thing. I like the original Legend of Zelda. Original Metroid's often cryptic. I'll play it once through the channel. Probably not touch it again. I do want to play the original Zelda though. Like the original Zelda, I'm printing out a fucking map It shows like where all the bombable walls are. Because good God, I won't. Here, whatever. It won't be for a while yet. Um, I would like to do a Zelda marathon. I do not have all the Zelda games though. Okay, I'm starting to ramble. So, yeah, I think 2 more streams will do it for the normal run through, and then I might save. I'll probably start doing Doom, like Thursday, and then this weekend I'll do a hard mode stream of this. I think that sounds like a plan. We'll see if I stick to it for once. All right, everyone. Have a good night. Bye.